I want to start doing some videos on constraints. So let's go ahead and start talking about how we can use constraints in rigging and just daily use inside of Maya. So I want to go over two different constraints today. We're going to do the parent constraint and the aim constraint. These are two that I use a lot when I'm doing rigging stuff, so they're kind of important. So first, let's look at the parent constraint. You may be familiar with the fact that you can just parent objects together, but we're going to do this a little bit differently because when you talk about the parenting versus the parent constraint, there's a totally different combination of things going on there, and the parent constraint actually gives us a lot more control than, say, traditional parenting. So the first thing we're going to do is set up a parent constraint so we can control our object with this control curve. So we're going to select the control curve, select the object, go up to constraint, and hit parent. From here, you'll see now we can control it. So now with that set up, we're going to use what's called an aim constraint. Aim constraints are really cool for having a control curve that you're allowed to drag and move around the scene in order to have an object aim at it and do things. So we're going to use this plus as our aim constraint. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our plus, we're going to grab our circle, we're going to go to constraint, and we're going to go aim. So you can see when we grab the plus now and we do the aim, it's going to aim from the center point of the control curve, the original control curve. So this is really cool because we can have things aim at something. It makes it really cool for things like turrets or cameras, anything that you have to do that requires just kind of an easily controllable movement. So what if we want to set this up where when we move this around, it's only rotating. It's not actually moving up and down like that. Well, let's go ahead and set that up. So we're going to select all this, go edit, delete by type, constraints. That's going to clear everything, and then we can just reparent real quick. So from here, we can select our plus, select our circle, go up to constrain. We're going to go to the options on aim. Instead of constraining on all, we're going to constrain on Y and hit apply. So once we close that, you can see now when we drag this, that it's only moving in the way that we want it to. But there you go. That is how the parent constraint and the aim constraint works and can be used for different things.